Hello, this is Vulturefire, and this is the second video in my new player deck building series. So, to run over the basics again, without getting too much into detail, I've opened some packs, but only the first set of card unlocks. So, if you have just started, you should have access to all the Steam cards I do, and if not, you should get them relatively quickly. The only other cards I have are the ones from these 5 quests, which are the ones that only require you to complete Depth 1 and Depth 2 runs. I have not done these 2 on this account. My Forge is only slightly completed. We have, a couple ranks of Regen Harness, a couple ranks of Reinforced Outfits, 1 rank of Lightweight Materials. We do get 2 item choices, and then we do have the full Astral Spyglass. We do have 1 Market Stall, but I'm probably not going to buy it. We do have the Shrine, but we're not going to be using it here. This is just going to be Depth 3 runs. And last time was Rowden, so this time is going to be Mirley. And if you are curious, you can look up my previous video. I should link the series playlist in the description, and if I remember, I will do that. So you can see the other videos in this series. So start by eating everything. So this is Mirley. Mirley is, so we're at level 4, so we have access to the first 2 passives. I don't think Mirley's second passive is really that relevant, but the first passive is very good. We get a Smoke Bomb on our first turn. We draw 1 Smoke Bomb from our deck every turn. Smoke Bombs let us get Hidden. Hidden is incredibly powerful. So Hidden gives us a 50% evade chance, which means that just half of the time the enemy tries to hit us, and instead they don't. We just laugh. And we also have a 50% chance to do a critical hit. But right now, Mirley's not at level 10, so we only get plus 50% damage on crits instead of the double damage crits that Mirley gets at level 10. That's still effectively 25% damage increase because, it is a 50% chance to do 50% extra damage. The other note here is that if we get lethal, we can get up to double damage. And we aren't level 7, so we can't evade statuses, which is another Mirley thing. So Mirley tends to be more aggressive in general, and we are going to try and play to that. We will take Shadow Focus, which is incredibly good. It gives us mana and Hidden. We are going to need some amount of shield still. We are not going to be invincible. We are not invincible. We just have extra survivability. Backstab is very good. That's an incredible damage card. Covert Strike is good. I'm trying to think through what all else we want. So as far as Mirley cards go, we need enough ways to get into Hidden. I tend to find 1 Preparations, 2 Shadow Focus, and 1 Covert Strike. That should be enough. And then beyond that, we need other cards that will help us. So as far as evasion goes, we don't have that many options. I do like this. We'll just draw it for free a bunch, which is nice. We want to Phase Grace. We won't have any ways to deal with the self status directly, but that should be fine with only 1 copy. Repulse I don't like because it can pull us out of Hidden suddenly, because we'll evade a hit, we'll draw a card. Every time you attack, you lose a rank of Hidden. So it's possible that drawing the Repulse can pull us out of Hidden. We're going to run 1 Martial Prism. This has a couple of purposes. 1, it gives us a way to get shield without having to give up an aggressive card. 2, it gives us a way to get through evasion, because this is a multi-hit. And this also gives us tough, which is nice, and a little bit of powerful. So the nice thing here is we do have a card draw in the form of Preparations just automatically. Decent argument to be made for just going up to, I think, a 2nd mana card. Now we need like 1 more thing. If we were playing against idols, I would probably want some way to transform idol stones, but we're not fighting idols, so I don't need to worry about that. Instead, I may put in a 2nd Martial Prism. I do like them a lot. I don't think we can justify 2nd Phase Grace. Or we should just get critical. We should get Hone. Hone or Nimble Strike, both are pretty good. The nice thing is once we are hidden, because we get a 50% chance to critical from being hidden, which means that we just need 50% more in order to guarantee it. And so Nimble Strike then, so Hone gives it to us for 2 turns. Nimble Strike has the advantage of giving us, of doing damage. So I tend to prefer Nimble Strike slightly. You do really kind of want to upgrade Nimble Strike so you can get 2 turns of critical, but that'll be fine for now. I swear I yeeted this. Oh, it's fine now. So Bold Move is great. It's a way to stack powerful. Decreasing mana is good. We're not going to be drawing it that many times, so we don't care about the fact that it's going to decrease in value. I like Spry Vigor because it's a lot of mana. 1 with Shadows is incredible damage. Vampiric Strike I don't think we're going to need. I'll consider it depending on whether we end up needing more cards. Legendary Strike is incredible. Ether Storm is another great way to just solve evasion. Flood of Insight is great. And we do need 2 more, so I think I'm just going to take Arcane Silence. Having a little bit of cleanse is nice. And then Vampiric Strike, which would give us healing if we need it. We will take things that draw strikes because we are playing a strike deck. Mana Mace is pretty easy to set off with Mirley, and it does pretty good work. Terrible Strike is also very good on Mirley because we can guarantee crits a lot, and then this just will do a bunch of damage. We probably don't need the Mind Seed, but we'll take it. Critical hit, or Spice Deck isn't really what we're looking for that. Battle Glory is a great way to cleanse, it's a great way to heal. It's just generally very useful. Guard Strike is also very good. Vanish, Sharpen Senses, Contemplate, these are all just good cards. Hidden Storm is also pretty crazy a lot of the time on Mirley. Blur of Speed, just like having ways to evade is good. Armory is great, just draws a bunch of strikes. Power Surge is good. We do want to have some powerful. I do tend to like Sanctuary. Like I said, we can't go completely no defense. Crystal Blast isn't bad, because if we can critical, it's just a guaranteed apply Crystallize. So, what are our other sources of critical? So the argument thing here is like, as far as getting actual ranks of critical, most of our other options are just going to give us 1 rank, which is subpar, I would say. I think I put in Spy Stack then. And then I do want potentially the ability to grab other copies of preparations, just in case. Trying to think what else we want. Tempo Strike tends to be pretty good, I found, in Mirley decks. And then, what draw do we have access to? Yeah, Last Resort may be fine. Just cut all life into pieces. All of that. Hidden Blade is a little inconsistent sometimes, just because we have to have something else to go with it, I have found. I'm trying to think what other cards we might want. Having Arcane Rune isn't terrible. We may be low. We are low on mana, though. I definitely think it can be a little questionable on Mirley sometimes, but we do, I think, need the extra mana. Also, an argument to be made. Actually, Cultivate's fine. So I'm going to take that over, what, the Surprise Attack? Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan. Okay, this should be fine, though. All right. Deck list will be in the description. So we don't need to activate the Shrine. We aren't going rush mode. So with Mirley, with Routed, we went to Mushroom Forest because we wanted to be able to hit the status cards here. For Mirley, we're going Rampart because we want these strike focus cards that are here. Either Plains versus Crystal Valley is kind of a toss-up. Both of them can give us good things. We are fighting Phaelator. So Either Plains, we would be looking for the evasion card that the Silga Alpha drops. If we go here, we're looking for the evasion card that the Crystalline Cobra drops. I think we're going to go here. Although Valley Guardian without the ability to evade status does seem annoying. But like both of these are pretty annoying bosses for us. If we go here, we can also get Elemental Strike, though, which I think is very good. And then, yeah, that's the plan. Such as it is. Let's see how it goes. So, as far as fights go, oh, sorry, something went. Okay, so this fight is usually pretty easy for us. Storm Calling is very good. The fire cards used to Rampant Blaze was going to be great, but it no longer does quite as much value. Cinder Barrage is still okay. Both of these cards are fine. Versatile Strike in particular, giving us non-temporary evasion is useful, although it is a little expensive. We can't really use Rip Open. But I think Storm Calling of these options is the best. And I am probably going to path into this because I do like Artillery, although it is worse on Mirley than a lot of other characters. Defensive Strike is a pretty good card for us. We would be giving up. We'd be getting one less elite if we don't go this way, but I don't really care about those cards. So we're going to start here. All right, so step one, we gain Hidden. Apply vulnerable. So this is guaranteed to crit because we get critical before it does its thing. And now we get these guaranteed crits on our other cards. And we can just guarantee to evade this, which will draw us Vicious Retort. We no longer have guaranteed critical, which is the downside of having Nimble Strike instead of whatever. Pack Strike is okay because we are going into, we may get Swarm Calling, but I think Tempest Strike is more reliable, and it should do good work for us. Soldier's Barrack sounds like the one that's most likely to give us things. I know one of these can give us 1 extra mana per turn, but I don't remember which one it is. All right. Instant Upgrade is awesome. So we've got a lot of good upgrades. Backstab Plus is good. Tempest Strike. So this only looks like +4 damage, but it's really +8 because, you know, we get the extra damage while hidden. Tempest Strike is good. Nimble Strike gives us that extra turn of critical that I mentioned. And then Vicious Retort being 1 mana cheaper makes it easier to play out. I think right now Nimble Strike is the one I'm going to go with because I would like that extra turn of critical. And we get extra damage, which is also nice. All right. We get hidden. We will apply vulnerable to you. All right, that's actually perfect. So what we're going to do here, we're going to use that. And then this is just going to, yeah, not quite kill those guys, unfortunately. But it still does pretty good work. We are bleeding, but that shouldn't be too big of a concern. You're dead. You're dead. We're hidden again. All right. Easy fight. Mirley just kind of cleaves through these early fights very effectively with how much damage she can do. Keynote Strike is incredible. It's definitely getting nerfed soon. I'm torn on whether I want to take this because like I know it's going to be nerfed in the next patch, and I want these videos to be good for a while. Battle Glory is getting nerfed slightly in the next patch. How much do we care about Cleanse, though? Not necessarily that much. We're going to take Keen Edge Strike. It's very good. We'll show it off. Like, this is not an amazing turn for it, and it did like 18 damage. Alright, vulnerable. I should have gotten this out. I would like to play this, but I think getting 26 damage out here is more valuable. Downside is we are now not going to be hidden at the start of turn. We're not guaranteed to be able to get into hidden. But the flip side of that is that our friend over here does not have... Oh, there we go. We actually do have a way to get into hidden. Not that it did a ton for us. All right, got some bleed damage out. There this is. This fight's a little awkward because we have to actually draw Vicious Retort, which is not normally our preference. I should get that going. Okay, so one thing to know about this fight is that once we kill this guy's going to start attacking us for a bunch, which can absolutely be a problem. The evasion here is pretty annoying. I would like to draw into mana, but I can't guarantee that's going to happen. Yeah. All right. So in that case, we're just going to get evasion. This is why I feel like growth would be pretty okay. And also why upgrading Vicious Retort would be nice. Debating over whether I wanted to put that in the deck before I shuffled. Okay, so now big attacks are coming out. Every turn until we end the fight. So we want to end the fight sooner rather than later. Doop. Oh, I should have gotten that out. So close. You're going to eat a lot of damage here. Just kidding. Got that kill. Nick of time. All right, we didn't get the card we wanted here, so it's good that we didn't take Pack Tactics. Ether Storm is pretty good into this boss that's coming up. I just kind of want an upgrade, but I'm fine spinning the upgrade there, I think. This is very good. And then with this, I don't think we need the Tempest Strike necessarily because we have the Ether Storm to do AoE. So we are going to cut Tempest Strike. All right. All right, let's go damage. Alright, getting that kill out is great, because it means that we just don't have to deal with that anymore. It's a little awkward here that we have overkill damage. Actually, it's fine. Just kidding. Everything's good. Hidden Storm is incredible, and we are very happy to have it. We don't have any ways to get powerful out right now, which is a little unfortunate. Hey, we actually hit this condition. So we get to make a friend here. And we're going to help our friend murder all these unfriendly jerks. We don't quite get the kill here. Yeah, that's fine. Because our friend is going to help give us shields. We're going to evade the hit. And then we're going to finish off. Easy. Defensive strike is pretty good. We don't otherwise have great ways to get shield. Although, I think I kind of want just the draw, and that gives us a good upgrade target. It isn't, okay, so it's draw, but it only draws one, so it's not like net draw, if that makes sense. That was technically overkill, but I wanted to get the, I wanted to spend that while we were still hidden, so that I had the chance of getting the thing I wanted. So we have 2 more turns to get this kill before this guy starts trying to kill us. I think it's time to use that. Which will cost us health, but we should be able to get the kill here. Yeah, only costs us 3 health and kill back 2 of it. Easily worth it. I kind of am tempted to take this Cultivate, I think. Just summon a ton of Squire Sprites. That seems okay with the with this. Although I think Thirsty Fang, we're early enough in, I'll just take a Thirsty Fang and get value. Hopefully. We do have pretty low max health, and getting more would not be bad. Let's get guaranteed crit. Guaranteed crit. Guaranteed crit. Rude. Alright, so we do get our Vicious Retort back. So we can use that to get rid of Purity if we want if we want to. Start by playing this. It's going to do great work for us in just clearing out problems. Alright, so this fight, we should actually get to see Hidden Storm start doing stuff. Because they're going to try and hit us. Hidden Storm does not trip, does not count as playing card as far as Hidden is concerned. Which means that it is very, very good. Opportunist is up, which is annoying. There's a chance we draw mana here. No luck. So we're just at the mercy of hopefully evading something here. We can't evade the status, unfortunately, so we're just... Oh, and we're frozen, so we couldn't get the damage out. Duh. Well, I feel silly. Let's actually, yeah, let's just do that. Not even going to play out those. No point in spending the health. And yeah, that'll finish off with help with this. So we get a lot of extra damage from this guy when this guy is actually on, because we just get 2 extra damage for having allies alive. This eats our mana, which is unfortunate. I kind of am tempted to just... So, I think we want to take the other card here. Oh man, this is very good as well. This is good against Baelator. This is just... This gives us a powerful source, though, which we are kind of lacking right now. We're going to take Legendary Strike. And we're going to upgrade, I think, the Battle Ready. I think drawing 2 strikes is very good. Although, upgrading this is also very good. We have so many good upgrades. It was like the last run we had several upgrades where it's like, yeah, this is fine. But I think we are a lot better on upgrades here. We are going to go. Okay, so we're going to go through here. We have reroll tokens, so we can force out Elemental Strike. We're going to take a bunch of events. We're going to get up there. I do need to remember that ideally we want to find Cleanse, because we are dealing with that. We could go through the Thunder and the Lightning, but we don't need to. So we got to deal with this jerk. Oh, summon. And you're just going to eat the other evasion ranks, so there's no reason for us to do that. And then... Oh, we only evaded the one that we were guaranteed to evade, naturally. Bye! Okay, that doesn't kill, so that Thirsty Fang can kill. Got to get that Thirsty Fang value. Guarded Strike is very good. Corn Focus is also very good, though. Just going to go with Corn Focus for now. Oh man, this is great. It's extra strike damage and extra critical chance. Those are both things we'd love to see. We don't have a spell, so choosing to upgrade a spell will let us upgrade anything. I think we're going to upgrade the Covert. Let's upgrade the Vicious Retort. I'd like to be able to play it more consistently. Goes to me, I also do want to upgrade the Phase Grace. That's another great upgrade. Yeah, I messed up. I was thinking like I wanted to get this out, but anyway. I could do this. Look for mana. Yeah, worth it. And now we're going to explode, but it's not going to matter. Absolutely should just stop. Oh, but we don't lose the... Right. It's kind of thinking I wanted to get through to the shuffle. As soon as we're going to explode, we do get dispelled, but we have the purity, so it doesn't matter. So this drops us out of hidden. But it completely clowns on this guy. I think we're just going to pass turn. That might be wrong. But I really want to get the Thirsty Fang kill. Because I'm greedy like that. Goodbye. This would be nice, but we don't have any spells to go with it. Armory and Power Surge are both very good. I think we're going to take Armory. But I could absolutely be convinced that was wrong. Honestly, I could see cutting one of the backstabs at this point. We have a lot of other hits. And then I want to be able to draw into, to sort of control what I'm going to be drawing to with the Armory. Alright, so we weren't able to avoid this fight. Bring a friend. Haha. I want to get that out, although oh, whoops, I didn't get the Thirsty Fang kill. Oh no. We are going to want this for Baelator. I would really like this, though. Did we take the Power Surge? We did not take the Armory. God, I'd really like to have this. I'd like to have this. We're going to take the Bloody Rage. We're here to live dangerously. We're not going to play it immediately because we're not here to live that dangerously. Alright, we unfortunately don't really want to play this right now. We would waste most of the value out of it. I'm going to get that out. And we actually managed to avoid getting frozen right now, which is nice. Oh, we will be frozen next turn from the Frostbite. This purity is good, though. And then we can do this. Since we are immune to damage, we can just... Kind of awkward timing on that. Yeah, that's going to be better. If we get lucky on these evades. We didn't. I was gonna say, like, we could have 30 speed just immediately lethal. That would be kill. That would kill. Which? Okay. There we go. Thirsty Fang. Gotta get the Thirsty Fang value. And we're gonna reroll and we're gonna take... Ah, man. Always with the hard choices. I'm gonna take Elemental Strike, but I'm not sure that's correct over Bold Move. I don't really have enough hidden to support Bold Move right now. That's my explanation. That's my justification. This doesn't do anything, but I'll take it anyway. And then we're going to upgrade, I think, Covert Strike. And we are going to, I think, just move on. So we're going to go here. We're going to get exactly 8 bites. Oh, we have to remove a card now. No choice. Tough choice. I don't want to remove the Face Grace. I might just remove the Backstab here. It feels weird. It's such a good card, but I think of the cards we have, it's the one we can most afford to lose. And we are moving towards like a powerful stacking direction as our main strat, so... Oh, we're gonna get got by things here. Yeah, we just kind of wasted the purity. Which is unfortunate. And then this guy's just gonna die to poison from poison blood. Can't really complain about this damage output, though. %60 chance. Got it. Got it. Don't have to eat poison damage if the enemy doesn't get a turn. And yeah, Battle Glory is very good. I think we want the Battle Glory because of the fight we're going into. I think it is enough use. I think it is going to be important enough in this fight to justify taking it. And I think we're going to get Shocking Focus here because I do still want mana. We are absolutely running at a mana deficit right now. I think playing this is the most important. We're going to do this as usual with the paired up with the, what do we call it? No luck on drawing, also as usual. Yeah, Elemental Strike doesn't really get a chance to shine when you are struggling this much with mana. Bye. Alright. May as well play that. So this guy cannot attack until it flips. So we can play that, which would draw us 2 strikes, but we could probably want them next turn, so. I'm telling you how much I care about getting shocked. I think the answer is not enough to stop me from getting, yeah, because we're going to get shocked because we're going to be overcharged. But I just don't care, I think. I give us a guaranteed crit, but I think it's worth it. Oh, we aren't actually going to get the freeze out here? Oh, that's fine. Shock does get wasted. We couldn't have evaded that shock anyway, so being hidden wasn't that important. And now the big hits start coming in. Very important that we get that critical up. All right. Nice quick kill, and we are taking this Shocking Focus. Not getting struck by anything else, we are just taking the mana. So we can get showing up late to the party. The problem is here is like we have 3 strikes that I want to play first. Get to block that curse. Not that we care that much because we do have that one thing. This thing does doom itself, which we are absolutely going to get to dumpster here. So we have this, which lets us alright. Yeah, you don't really get a turn. You haven't earned it. Eat a doom stack, you idiot. Just do that. No! Couldn't Thirsty Fang it. Oh well. Worth it. Give me a second. Alright. Shadow Breath doesn't really do that much for us. I don't think we want a second Ether Storm. I'm going to spend one reroll here. One of the Shadow is very good. 5% evade chance for 1 extra strike damage. I think against Baelator, I err on the side of extra evades. We're going to upgrade Battle Glory. That makes it basically free. Or it makes it actually like 0 mana to use, which is very good. And then we're just going to move on. I need to upgrade Face Grace though, because we are still going into Baelator, which I keep saying. I keep not really acting on. So this is the fight I tend to like to take, because Corrupted Font is very good. We can go through here and get like a Dead of Night, like thinking through our play. So this route actually seems good. We can force out Hunter's Focus. We can get a Turn to Gunk. Turn to Gunk isn't that valuable to us right now, but it's fine. It's normally valuable because it lets you eat idle stones, but we don't care because we're not fighting idols. It does make us deal with these jerks, but I think we can. And then Shadow Flame Focus. We're gonna have a Dead of Night, which will help turn on Shadow Flame Focus. We can get another Hunter's Focus here potentially. We won't be able to get this unless we path up this route, which I don't think we want to do. And we get more by going up this route, and then we don't have to deal with like 4 consecutive ice fights. So yeah, we are going to start here. And then this guy's going to just explode here from Hidden Storm hits. God, Hidden Storm. Have I mentioned that Hidden Storm is great? Look how much damage we got out of Hidden Storm there. Goodbye. Kind of trying to creep this down on health so that we can Thirsty Fang. I think we get... This is also not bad, actually. Like, this is also good. Going into Baelator, that's very good. I think we'll take it because we can get a Hunter's Focus later, and like I said, that's going to be very good into Baelator. This is okay, but I think it's worse than what we have. Again, it's okay, but I think it's worse than what we have. This fight's great because these dummies can give us treasures, although it looks like we are not going to hit that damage threshold for treasure this turn. So if you're new to Mirley, one of the other notes here that I should have mentioned before now is that if you have an evade chance and you have like stacks of evasion, the evade chance attempts first. So like if I have 50% chance to evade and I have a stack of evasion, I get attacked. There's a 50% chance that I just naturally evade. And if that natural evade chance fails, then it uses up an evasion stack. So that's why of those 4 hits, we only lost 3 evasion stacks because we naturally evaded one of the 4. It's bleed time. Right, bleed basically just murders these guys. Because they are now going to give us treasures, which give us bleed procs. Boop. Thirsty Fang. That is an unfortunate lack of mana. Alright, there's mana. Mana. No luck. But pretty sure we just have lethal here. Yeah. Got him. Turn to gunk is good. We'll take it. 0 cost, it heals, gets rid of trash. See if I can find. Okay. Nice. Hidden on the enemies, of course, gives them a 100% chance to evade. That's just how that works. Unfortunately, we are not holding whatever. So we only naturally evaded 2 of those hits, so... That's good. We can do this pretty safely, because... Alright, we are going to get to actually play the one with shadows. It's going to kill things. We are not going to get Thirsty Fang value yet. Hopefully next turn. Hey, that's some luck. We're just gonna have to like roll the dice on the Thirsty Fang, it looks like. Hey, didn't evade the Thirsty Fang. Get eaten. This is not, well, again, this is okay with the, well, but I don't know if we're playing along in a fight for it to matter, even with the Vicious Retort. I think we just take another Cultivate. Instead of the Crystal Blast. I think I'd rather just have another Cultivate. Probably would cut one Cultivate after this. So this is a fight where I don't want to do this until after they apply their curse. I could have doing this. Oh. So we are going to get frozen here. So here's the plan. We didn't quite get the freeze out. Oh, we could though. And we don't have to deal with a curse next turn? I think we're fine with the curse next turn. We'll just use Battle Glory to deal with it. So, Weather plays a card every turn. It also has a passive effect. The passive effect is the Frost that's coming out every time we play a non-mana card. Yeah, fatigue's annoying. Getting that damage up. Alright. Let's go. Bonk. No, Thirsty Fang is not quite lethal yet, but now it is. All right. That is not going to be enough shield, my buddy. All right. We've already thirsty fanged, so just need to kill. This is okay, but I really would just like to have the corrupted font for all of its mana. Don't need that, don't need that. Discard item. Upgrade. I think the Phase Grace. I want that second evasion. And honestly, I think I'm fine having the 2 cultivates. How many more reroll tokens am I going to want? Trying to figure out what else I cut. Might be the Martial Prism. I don't know how much that's doing for us at this point. And yeah, we're just going to go up this way. But first, I've got to check my Discord. Okay. Back at it. Moving on. I like to be able to get back into hidden, but if we can't, it's not the end of the world. Although it is pretty annoying because it means that we won't be able to get much value out of Hidden Storm. So that's fine. We aren't taking any damage because we are invincible. And we will get at least, you know, the first Hidden Storm hits. We have like a 5% default evade chance. Although this does line up nicely as far as that goes. Not gonna bother playing that. I don't know if you've picked up on it yet, but Hidden Storm is good. I may just want the second preparations. I would really like to have a Hunter's Focus. Oh man, that's great. Because just a lot of extra crit chance. And if we go over 100% crit chance, it becomes crit damage, which is great. Normally this fight might be kind of scary because of the evasion, but we happen to be put together in a way that, like, we just deal pretty well with evasion. I just want to get into hidden. And unfortunately, fatigue means that we aren't going to be able to play that a final time, but that was still a pretty good turn, all things considered. Do this. You see, like, we increase our chances of getting mana, which is obviously what we want most. Get eaten. Alright, we are no longer cursed. We are hidden. We're going to evade these hits and hit back for some damage. Life's good. Just everything is coming up us. Yeah, 18x5 seems okay. I kind of just want to have that for next turn, because I can. Problem is, if they're frozen, we can't get whatever value. Can't get hidden storm value. Don't care. We can reroll and you have a chance at the other thing. I don't care about any of these cards, so I think I'm fine rerolling here. Oh. We'll take the Careful Strike. So this is the Corrupted Paladin unit fight. So you can tell which direction you're supposed to go because the Paladin's on the right side. So we may or may not be able to beat this fight. If I can't beat it, we'll just restart. It's fine. This fight without idols active is a lot easier. So I'm not as concerned as I normally would be. Get our friend out here. Get this set up. And then I think we're just going to pass turn for the moment. Hitting Opportunist here would be a little unfortunate, but if we do this, we do enough damage to freeze, which means even though we trip Opportunist, it doesn't matter. Alright, so what just happened there is that after this guy hits a low enough health total, after we break the shield for the first time, he cleanses himself and then does some other stuff. Alright, so now he summons all his buddies out. His buddies are not friendly. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping I could provoke this guy into attacking immediately. I would like to be able to get these evades off before the tin came out. I only evaded one of those, that's fine. Okay, so now we're going to be doomed and fatigued. We took out his friends, so that always is a good thing for us. So I'm going to do this. The bleed won't do anything, but it means that we can potentially freeze. And just freezing is usually good. You can do that just for the extra wits. Just draw an extra card next turn. And yeah, this is going pretty cleanly. And that's going to do just so much damage. Now we have this easily. Bye. CPU without idols is so much easier. So that's the Corrupted Paladin unit. It is theoretically a very hard fight, but not if... So the Paladin core is very good. It's probably better than the Thirsty Fang at this point. Like, we only have one more fight. Third Sphinx did good for us. We were at 88, now we're at 127, which means we got up 39 to like 13 Thirsty Fang kills. That's not bad. I think we're just gonna take the mana. I think mana is still kind of our struggle point. And then this is one-time use, but that may be good enough. But I think Careful Strike just does so much damage upgraded. And then I should remove something, shouldn't I? Turn to Gunk, I think. Oh, I have no longer hidden. Deep. I'm gonna do this. She's supercharged. So supercharge is normally a paladin only mechanic. Basically, all of our stuff becomes cheaper for a little bit, and every time we play a card, we lose an energy. And we also do a whole lot more. We like do 60% more damage, plus 60% more status. So we have 30 more energy, and we immediately get a Charged Blade, which is a card that I played that drew us cards at the start of the turn. All right, gonna kind of end up wasting this, but we need to get hidden again. Honestly, we're just going to go ahead and play that out because we know that we're going to be freezing this, so. Alright. Doggo kill. Do we take a second preparations at any point? No, I'll just take a second preparations. Getting caught out of hidden would suck. Don't need to rest, not going to rest. That's good to see on turn one. All of this is good to see on turn one. You're just guaranteed to get all these evades. No point doing more than that. And we failed all of those evades, which is why we used up all of our temporary evasion, but it didn't matter. It's time to do this. Not going to be hidden. Not going to care. We are just going to be invincible. Yeah, you better try. Idiot. See what we get out of this. Boop, boop. And yeah, just any card we play is going to win. So. Get got dummy. And yeah, Mirley do good things. So that's Mirley in a nutshell. Like, you get hidden, you play strikes, things die. You feel like you're cheating, honestly. Like, Rowden and Mirley, like, you can see in both of these, like, these are why these are the decks I started with. With, like, Rowden, it's like, enemies don't ever get turns, and so that's cheating. And Mirley's like, enemies get turns, and we don't care, and that's cheating. So that's why both these characters are very, very strong. I will probably do more runs with them in the future, probably showing up additional builds, but first I have several other characters to get through. So that is going to be it for this run. I will see you next time. Until then, toodles.